I've recently come to the realization that Google officially hates affiliate marketing, and that it's just a matter of time before it becomes impossible for affiliate marketing to be a viable business model for folks like you and me. Google has been bringing the algorithmic heat when it comes to penalizing affiliate websites. And it's not just me that thinks that. According to this recent poll I took, 63% of affiliates have been negatively affected by Google algorithm updates in the last 12 months. And just check out the chatter in the Facebook groups. This guy said that one of his sites got murdered. This guy said his keyword positions just straight up disappeared, and this poor guy lost 90% of his traffic. What does this type of carnage actually look like? It looks like this. Complete obliteration of nearly all your traffic. These traffic graphs fell off a cliff into the bowels of hell. When it comes to why this is happening, there's a lot to unpack. In this video, I'm going to explain the reasons for these massacres and what I'm doing instead. But before I do that, would you please massacre the like button? A lot of time and research goes into making these videos, and if you appreciate that, it helps my channel out if you destroy the like button. Thanks. Now there's a few reasons why affiliate marketing on Google has entered hard mode. First, we have Google's product reviews updates that are specifically targeting affiliate websites. On April 8, 2001, Google released the first of their product reviews updates. In the release notes, they list off a slew of bullet points that 10x the complexity of writing affiliate product reviews, such as being an expert in the field of review. Do owners of fitness sites need to be personal trainers? And showing what products look like physically. Do you need to buy each product that you review? The second product reviews update released on December 1st of 2021, where they doubled down and explicitly said you should supply evidence of your experience with the product. And to me, evidence implies physical evidence. And then a third product review update came out on March 23rd, 2022, with no specifics mentioned, but you can be sure things didn't get easier for affiliates. Aside from affiliate-focused updates, affiliates still have Google's general core algorithm updates to worry about. It was the May core algorithm update that quote-unquote murdered this guy's site. Core updates can target any number of SEO factors: content quality, backlinks, mobile experience, etc. But I've indeed seen them go straight after affiliates in core updates, like in December 2020 when they smashed sites like Gear Hungry and Best of Machinery. And these core updates are getting more and more frequent. 2 to 4 times per year is the norm. Another reason affiliate marketing has gone into hard mode is that many of the lucrative search terms are already covered by mega sites with tons of backlinks. And this is happening in all niches. For the keyword best wireless router, we have PC Mag with a DR91, Tom's Guide DR81, CNET DR92. Have fun with that. The fitness niche keyword best protein powder has DR92 Healthline locked in at number 1. Ever heard of them? And how about finance? Best crypto exchange with a DR90 nerd wallet dunking on everyone. So there we have it. SEO is dead. Affiliate marketing is dead. But is that true? Well, yes. The old way of doing affiliate marketing on Google is definitely dead. I started affiliate marketing in 2009, and the thing is, people have been saying SEO is dead or affiliate marketing is dead the whole time. The fact is that affiliate marketing on Google is still very possible. It just requires a different strategy than what used to work before. And don't worry, I'll get into strategy very soon. Now here's the thing, if you know what you're doing, affiliate marketing on Google actually becomes easier over time. Now before you get your panties in a bunch, let me explain. Every day your competition is getting frustrated and quitting. How many people do you think just watched the first part of this video and nearly threw their laptops out the window? On the contrary, this is a rank tracker snapshot of the 6 main affiliate sites in my portfolio after the last update. These sites experienced between a 16 and 377% increase in share of voice. Successful affiliate marketing is indeed possible. So let's get into what I think are the 5 essential Google affiliate marketing strategies that are working today. The first is Topical Authority. Topical Authority is when you don't just dabble in a topic on your website, you completely cover every single article that can possibly be written about a topic. It's a major ranking factor. When the Google algorithm can see that you didn't just write 2 to 3 articles on VPNs, but instead you wrote on every VPN topic possible, they have no choice but to consider you a subject matter expert. And the thing is, the big websites like the Washington Post, for example, will only write articles on keywords like best VPN service. They won't get into router technology or troubleshooting. To achieve topical authority starts with mapping out every single topic that needs to be written. This is called building a topical map. And here's how to create one. Go to the website answerthepublic.com and type in your main topic keyword here. You're going to get a report of essential questions that pertain to your niche, such as how VPN protects you and can VPN change your location. Next, we're going to use Google itself to tell you what it wants to see answered. Google your keyword and click around in the People Also Ask section. These questions are great for both standalone articles or subsections within existing articles. I'll show you how to decide which later. Use the free tool SEO Minion to automatically download hundreds of these questions to an Excel file in one go. Then go to the Google search bar and use the autocomplete feature to get even more content ideas. Type a seed keyword like VPN and then put your cursor at the end and see what Google gives you. Then go down to the bottom of the search results and note down these related searches. Spend time clicking through to other keywords to go down a rabbit hole of new topics. And lastly, the big one is to reverse engineer your competition to figure out all the subtopics they covered in order to get them to the top of Google. A clever way to do that is to open up their sitemap and then doing a find for your main keyword. The problem at this point is that you just generated a bazillion keywords and you need to figure out which ones belong together in the same article or perhaps separate articles. That's where a tool like Keyword Cupid shows its worth. It organizes and maps all these keywords into proper articles. I left a coupon code for Keyword Cupid in the description. If you want some help with generating a topical map, my company LeadSpring has a done-for-you service at leadspring.org/topical-map-service. Now that you got your topical map sorted out, it's time to start producing content. Which leads us into the second strategy that needs to be followed, and that's creating well-written, quality standalone articles on each of your topics. Not only do you need to cover everything, but you need to cover everything well. The writing strategy I'm about to share is getting great results for me, but also my students at the Affiliate Lab. Katrina here said she's become unaffected by Google Core updates by writing content with my process, and she has 2 clients that doubled traffic and keywords in the last update. It's a simple 3-step formula. Step 1 is the research phase. Step 2 is determining the target word count, and step 3 is to write the content. In the research phase, you're filling in the blanks on what you need to address in order to fully answer a search query. This starts with determining the search intent. This part is crucial because if you get it wrong, you will not get results on Google. There's basically 4 different types of searches. Informational search queries represent when people are just looking for information, such as how-to guides on how to do this or that, like how to grill a steak. Then we have navigational type queries, like Twitter login or Matt Diggity contact. Then transactional, like buy ping pong table or car insurance quotes. And lastly, comparative, such as Affiliate Lab review or best electronic screwdriver. Let's do a search for best electric screwdriver, a comparative keyword. For this particular search, if you were to open up any of these articles, you'd see a listicle. Here's the number 1 screwdriver, the number 2 screwdriver, and so forth. So in order to match the search intent, your article format needs to be the same, a listicle. Also part of the research phase is determining your content outline. Google expects to see a certain structure in your content. There should be one H1 for each of your articles. This is the main topic or title of the article. Underneath the H1, the content is broken up into H2 subsections. And underneath the H2s, we have the H3 subsections, and so forth. Using the example informational keyword, how to grill a steak, it's clear that this should be part of an H1. But what H2 subsections are you going to write, and how do you figure that out? Google how to grill a steak and open up the top ranking pages. Using the free detailed plugin, you can see right here what their heading structure looks like. Ignore this H4 junk that is actually an SEO faux pas and get down to the H1 where the real outline starts. You should have a section on reviews of your recipe, and obviously sections on ingredients and directions as well. And this one is super interesting, my private notes. The Google helpful content update specifically asks content creators to not regurgitate what's already on the web. Specifically, they say, does your content clearly demonstrate first-hand experience and a depth of knowledge, for example, expertise that comes from having actually used a product or service or visiting a place? A private notes section checks off this requirement. Now, while you're at it, you can also use the detailed plugin to check the word count of the articles in the top positions. This particular article is roughly 1,300 words. So Google thinks this is about the right length of content to answer the query. Many people think that the more you write, the better. But wouldn't you hit back on your browser if you ran into a 10,000 word steak recipe? Wow. Other people incorrectly think that there's a magic length of content that Google just loved, like 3,000 words. But Google's helpful content update guidelines specifically say this isn't a thing. The last step in writing quality standalone articles is to actually sit down and start writing. For this, I recommend a tool like Surfer's Content Editor. Just like you've looked at the competition for your research inspiration, Surfer is going to do the same thing and determine what key entities, words, and phrases need to be in your content and at what frequencies. Google's algorithm is smart enough to know that an article on grilling steak should have words like temperature, season, and cook. Now, if you want a deeper dive into producing content for today's algorithm, check out my video, How to Write Content That Ranks #1 on Google. The third strategy that affiliates need to follow is to get your ratios of commercial to informational content correct. In the December 2020 update, Google snuck in a massive attack on affiliate sites. This was the final nail in the coffin for many affiliate sites, including beasts like Gear Hungry. Now, this got me curious as to what the algorithm found wrong with affiliate sites. Did these sites have too many affiliate links above the fold? A high proportion of affiliate links compared to non-monetized resourceful links that are supposed to help the reader? Or maybe there were too many ads above the fold? I ran a correlation study analyzing thousands of websites, and none of the above factors seemed to correlate with the higher drop in traffic. But this fourth item item did if you have a high proportion of monetized commercial content in comparison to your helpful informational content. This is what the graph looks like. Of the thousands of sites analyzed, the higher the imbalance, the more traffic these sites stood to lose after this update. Now, what is the threshold? How much commercial content is safe to have on your website? Well, it's niche specific, but if you check out my video titled "All Affiliate Websites Need to Do This," you'll get that magic number. Once I made this adjustment, this is what the sites in my portfolio have looked like. You can see I got hit here in December, then made the adjustment, and it's been all uphill since then. And it's not just me that's turned things around. For example, Martin here saw the same type of recovery. When someone makes their affiliate ratios more conservative, in my experience, they always make a turnaround during the product reviews updates. If I'm being dead honest here, this might be the main thing that these product reviews updates even do. I mean, how can they truly know if you're qualified to review a product? Or if you've really bought a product like a VPN? This is what I mean by being in the know.
Genius alert, look how smart you are.
And that succeeding today on Google is really just a strategy shift. Next, we have Backlink Authority. Google has shown its colors that they still value links more than ever in their algorithm. In fact, Marie Haynes reported that Gary Ilias said that the whole EAT thing is, quote, largely based on links. When it comes to links, they provide two different types of signals to the algorithm: power and trust. Power falls back to Google's bread and butter PageRank algorithm. If you get links from websites and web pages that have a lot of links, that provides you more ranking power than if you got a link from a website with few links. For power links, I recommend getting link insertions. That is, links placed in existing articles that already have links going to them. To source these links, I have two recommendations. Run outreach campaigns yourself with link insertions as the ultimate goal. Or you can outsource the work by getting them from authority builders, which is great at this service. Alternatively, you can get guest posts from websites with high amounts of backlinks going to them. The internal linking of those websites will feed that power to each individual post. And again, manual outreach or authority builders would be my suggestion. Trust is what Gary and Marie were referring to earlier. If you get a link from the Washington Post, that's going to say a lot about the trust of your website. The Washington Post doesn't just hand out links. So the name of the game here is to get links from trusted websites, also known as seed sites. You want to get links from these seed sites, or at the very least, a few backlink hops away from them. The most common option here is to get links via Help a Reporter Out or HARO. Answer the journalistic queries, and if your quote is used, you'll get a link as a quoted reference. And if you want a done-for-you service, once again, I couldn't recommend authority builders more. The second option is what's known as digital PR. I created this study listing out which companies, industries, and offenses have been associated with the highest fines ever. And that study has been picked up by some huge websites, including NASDAQ.com. The final strategy is to put it all together. The content and link strategies I mentioned earlier must be done in tandem with each other, and the more the merrier. Bear in mind, because this is YouTube, I can only give you a high-level overview of each of these tactics. So if you want a deeper dive, I put together a free training that goes over each strategy in more detail. And I've also added in how I'm choosing niches these days, as well as a high converting outreach tactic. You can sign up for free in the pinned comment.